On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's Thomas on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to just get this across yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan.
Young on first and 10. Pass brought in by In A McMillan. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 60 snap, ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Here's Young again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 10 cycles. 52 blue.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on throws. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and playing he visualized and executed in real time.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. The crowd, the line defensively, by going all out for the safety, you got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The left side, caught by Malott. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Black shot. Set. Second you. Black ultra. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 50-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, set.
To the air yet again. Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32.
Sit down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Carolina.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Blue striker. Set, hut. Red, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers stretch their early lead to 9.
Touchdown, Carolina.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers go up 10-zip here in the first.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Now Kyler. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 37.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. 52 blaster. Ready?
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
Ready, set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Mike, 45. White, black, ultra. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It's caught right side by Malott. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's It's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. Green jack. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. To the house, touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Cardinals nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back for their first points of this game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
17. Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 50, green. Striker, 3-3. Strike 2.
Young to throw it. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, set. Black, left tail green, black shot. Needle blue. Set.
Here's Young to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Down, smash, red, yellow, 22, ready?
Young looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Blue. 52 blue. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black owns for 45. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You pick on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That red, green, white, 52 blue.
Now it's Young. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go. Hut.
A second down throw for Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. They're going to start the half with a gift to Irving. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is second and very long. Throwing here, Murray. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Young working from the gun. Right back to Leggett. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
60 red. White. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Young. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Young on the play action. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Cardinals 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Buzz. Sit.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Red, cycle.
Receiver in motion, going left. Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was In A McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
34, Cardinals 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 25-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Irving on the inside give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast.
12 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
1st down carry for Connor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got the throw complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Tommy Malott. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go. Fury. Yep. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Puts him on the in route. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Panthers who have possession. Man, this one looking pretty well decided already. The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep running away with this. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Play action now, Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Shotgun handoff to Conner. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Number 89. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Kyler. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a set on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
On the ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Makes the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now. Young. Cut down the field. You get. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Waste of time.
Go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Left side into the hands of McBride. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Forced that to his right. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 52 blaster. Set.
Here's Dowdle again. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Kate, you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 12-yard line.
Hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. 33.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.